For those of you who have never been here before, hello. These are edited down Twitch live streams that we do every Saturday. If you would like to come join us, please do. We are going to do the weekly tarot reading where we see what's coming up for the next 7 days. And we go by your sign's element, whatever sign you want to use. You can go by your sun, your moon, your rising, whatever you want to do. And we spin the wheel to see who goes first. So let's see who's going first. Water. So if you are a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, you are up first. Hello? Well, that was almost immediate. I feel like we have to use the Blacklight now. The Fool. The Devil reversed. 3 major arcana. Okay. All right, water signs. This is a very intense week coming up for you, and that's okay. All right. Because here's the thing. This is a new journey for you. Okay, with the Fool. The Fool card is the very first card of the major arcana. It's just the beginning of something for you, and it's going to require you to take a leap towards something. Okay. It's calling you. And I feel like you really may have held yourself back from pursuing new things as of late. Okay, because you're really trying to get over a lot of things that you felt trapped by. A lot of the times this could have been your own behavior, you know, like your bad habits, the things that tie you down in one place that keep you restricted from moving forward. The Devil reverse here for this week is saying this week you have made so much progress in breaking free from that. Okay, you have broken free. You're moving away from it step by step. You really are. And your goal for the next 7 days is to throw yourself headfirst into the things that you want to do, to these new beginnings with the Fool card. And don't worry, because justice is here. All right, justice is saying the scales are more level in your life than they have been in a while. Okay, things feel more balanced. The injustices that have happened to you are being righted, and this energy is on your side. Things are going to feel more balanced, more level-headed than they have in a while, and I feel like you are going to be able to use logic for the first time in a while. Not saying that logic, that you're not logical. Okay, that's not what I'm saying. It's just that you're going to be able to process things mentally a little bit better than you have in past weeks, and understand really and fully that you really need to go for this new start. You need to throw yourself head first into this, and you need to go for like the new beginnings that are waiting for you at the bottom of this leap when you take this leap, and you logically are going to be able to know that. Also, I feel like sometimes when this card comes up, it's talking about brain fog clearing from your life. I do feel like if you've been going through a period where there's been a lot of brain fog for you, water signs, it's going to be a little bit clearer. And you're going to be ready to tackle things that you couldn't before. So know that you have done a lot of work to get away from this over here. Okay, the Devil reverse. You have put in so much work. All right, you have. You are freeing yourself from your own limitations, from your own bad habits, from your own things that keep you down. And you are entering an era of a fresh start and a new beginning. And this logical justice-like energy is on your side for the next 7 days. Wow. Okay, so your card is, look at New Moon and Cancer. Water signs. You and your loved ones are safe. Okay, you are safe to take this leap for yourself this week. All right? You are. Looks like we landed on air. Air signs. Air signs for the week ahead. The 6 of Wands. Lovely. The 5 of Pentacles reversed. And the 9 of Wands reversed. Okay. So this week is one where you're finally having a win. air signs, okay? Because it's been a long time coming. I feel like it's been a difficult ride up until this point to see the results of anything you've been working on, right? So this week is going to be about coming out of a very difficult period where you struggled a lot with this Five of Pentacles reversed, where you felt alone, where you felt like you had no resources, okay? Where you felt super fucking stressed, okay? Because I feel like you're entering this week feeling very, very stressed with this Nine of Wands here. Reversed. The Nine of Wands reverse is like when we are so ready to give up, when we feel like everything is hopeless and there is no way forward anymore. That's kind of like the vibe that you're entering this week on, right? And feeling like run out, like a wet dish rag that has been wrung out one too many times. That's really the vibe that I'm getting from this. So as you go through the week, I feel like each day that you get farther and farther into this week, you're going to see that you aren't as alone as you thought you were, and that you're moving away from this really difficult period, and you're going to have a win at some point. This is going to be a small victory that could be very public. This could be getting recognition for something that you worked really hard for, or just like feeling like you had a little win in any area of your life, but it's going to motivate you again to keep moving forward because it's a small win. I say this all the time. It's a small win on the way to even bigger wins in your life. And it's going to be reaffirming to you that you can't give up and that you have to keep going. It's coming at just the right time because I feel like you're very stressed. And this week is kind of gonna take a load off a little bit, like relieve all that pressure that's been mounting on your shoulders and help show you that you're not nearly as alone as you thought you were here, and taking you to a better phase of your life. This win, I do feel like, is going to be very public, like not public necessarily, but surrounded by a lot of people. I'm trying to get like as much information from this as I can for you and just tell you what I'm picking up on in general. Family related. It's going to be a moment where all eyes definitely are on you. And it may feel very uncomfortable at first, but I'm definitely getting the sense that even though it might be uncomfortable at first, it's going to remind you that you're not alone in any of this. Because I do feel like recently you have felt very alone. And that's just a normal human thing sometimes, right? That even though we are surrounded by people who love us and support us, we still put ourselves in this state of isolation, even emotionally, where we have convinced ourselves that, you know, like, oh, I'm just a burden. Like, they don't want to hear from me again. They don't want to hear about my struggles again. They don't want to hear about my problems or whatever, and I'm just gotta be alone in this. But I feel like it's going this moment, whatever it is going to remind you that that's not true, and that the people that are surrounding you do want to hear from you and do care about you, and that you don't ever have to go through this alone. Don't hold yourself back, especially if you have other water placements. Okay, because I was all about new beginnings and not holding yourself back. Be bold and make the first move towards your goals, towards your wins, towards your victories. Here we are, Earth signs. Here we are, Earth signs. If you're a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. My brain stalled for a second. Let's see how our week's going to go from one Earth sign to another. Our least favorite card has joined the chat. Seven of Swords reversed. The Fool and the Eight of Pentacles. So, the vibe here. All right. Self-sabotage is a no-no this week. All right. There's so much more for you, Earth signs, out there than constantly getting in your own way. I feel like you've really been holding yourself back for the past few weeks. Maybe you've been phoning it in. Maybe you've just been needing to do what you need to do to get by because things have been so rough and exhausting. Whatever that case may be, it has stopped you from moving forward in some area of your life. Like water signs, There is a new beginning out there for you. And, you know, we're in Aries season. I've been talking a lot about how it's the astrological new year. This is new beginnings. This is fresh start. This is being able to navigate the next, you know, zodiac year ahead with a fresh start. And I feel like you're being called to try new things. You're being called to embrace this energy, and something's been holding you back and you've been getting in your own way about it, but you've been feeling it really deeply. Okay. You've been feeling the need to go for something. However, you have stopped yourself time and time again here with the Seven of Swords. You've continually gotten in your own way, whether that's because of how you're living your life, like your current habits, or you just have convinced yourself that you're not worthy of anything. You got to figure that out this week. You got to figure out, where are you getting in your own way, and how can you take advantage of this new beginning, this new start, and how can you put yourself to work? Okay, the Eight of Pentacles is work, work, work. It's hard work. It's committing yourself to your goals. This doesn't just have to be at your job, but it is repetitively doing something over and over again until you see the results. Okay, putting in that time, putting in that effort to see the results. And you gotta just stop getting in your own way about it, whether you're making excuses, whether you're talking to yourself negatively, whatever it is. This is a week where you commit yourself to your goals, your work, and whatever it is you want to get done, so you can start your journey to this new beginning, this new chapter, and open the door for yourself. Because I do feel like it's been a lot of getting in your own way. A time to give rather than take. You got to give something to your goals. You got to give something back to the universe. You got to give something in order to get something. Don't be taking anything right now. Don't be taking from yourself right now. Don't be wallowing in your own energy right now. Give something back to the world. Contribute something. Fire signs, you're the only ones left. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What do you think's happening for yourself this week? Let's find out. Ace of Cups again, this time upright. Well, hello. Six of Swords as well. And the High Priestess. I wish you could see what this looked like. Whoa, yeah. Look at how they look in this camera. Trust your intuition this week, fire signs, with the High Priestess. You have all the answers you need to get through this week. All right? You have all the answers. You don't need to be looking anywhere else for them other than within. You're headed towards a place of new emotion with this Ace of Cups, where a lot of new emotions are going to feel like they're awakening in your life, and it's honestly going to feel like a rebirth, a reawakening, a spring kickstart of happy new emotions and joy. However, simultaneously, while that's happening this week, you are also dealing with moving away from old things. Okay, with the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is taking you to bigger and better places. You're moving on from things. You're leaving things in the past, and you're channeling what you know with this High Priestess into this new beginning of emotion. So if this happiness and joy, an overwhelming emotion comes into your life this week, and you feel like you don't know how to navigate it. You do. Okay, with the High Priestess. The High Priestess is saying, you know how to navigate this. Deep within you are all the answers. You have a very strong intuition, and you have learned so much from your past journeys that you're going to be able to apply it to this new thing. These new good things. So keep just trusting yourself to keep consulting your gut for how to move forward, and just know that there's a beautiful, beautiful rebirth of emotion coming into your life. Ooh, New Moon in Cancer, another one. You and your loved ones are safe. Okay, this is the second time we pulled this one. So that means you're safe, okay? You are safe. to pursue things. You're safe to accept these new emotions into your life, because I feel like a lot of times when the Ace of Cups shows up in our life, we are saying, oh, that's too good to be true about whatever it is. It's not. It's not. It's safe for you to pursue, and you and the people in your life who this affects are safe to go on this journey. So I hope that you have a great week, fire signs and all signs. I hope that you all have a wonderful week. We'll be back here same time next week to do next week's reading. And we're going to end this YouTube scene and go back to our regular scene. Thank you so much.